In the world of professional education, creating an exceptional course is only half the battle. The other half? Getting it into the hands of the right people at the right time. Today, I'm going to share practical strategies for building a go-to-market approach that can help turn your course from a well-kept secret into a sought-after learning experience. Let's start understanding how your buyers and participants actually make decisions. For organizational buyers, the journey is rarely straightforward. The decision journey typically begins with awareness of a need, moves through a consideration of options, evaluation of alternatives, and then finally to a purchase decision. But here's what many course developers miss. Each stage requires different information and different touch points. During an awareness phase, problem-focused content and trend reports are key. How will this offering improve outcomes or get you ahead of the curve? Then in transition to a consideration phase, the focus here is proof points like case studies and comparisons. During evaluation, buyers often want to get into the weeds with detailed information and insights into ROI potential. And finally, when we get to a decision stage, logistics become a focus. How do participants gain access and what are the payment terms that are available? Map out what information your buyers need at each stage to move forward with confidence, and then ensure your go-to-market strategy addresses all these informational needs as you go. Timing is crucial when launching professional courses. Most organizations operate with a defined budget cycle and, by extension, planning periods. For corporate buyers, major L&D decisions often happen during annual planning cycles, typically Q4 for the following year or at the beginning of the financial year. This means you need to be on their radar 3 to 6 months before they make those purchasing decisions. If you launch a marketing activity in January for a course starting in February, you've missed that window for many organizational buyers. They've already finalized their L&D budget months ago. Build your promotional timeline backward from your launch date, ensuring that you're visible during these critical decision windows. One of the most effective go-to-market approaches I've seen is launching with a strategic pilot or soft launch. A pilot with a select group of learners that allows you to gather testimonials, refine your course based on their feedback, and build compelling case studies before your full market launch can be hugely valuable. Consider offering a pilot at a reduced rate to early adopters in exchange for detailed feedback or testimonials. These participants often become your most powerful advocates. Remember, a case study from a recognized organization can carry more weight than your own claims, or at minimum, amplify your message. Different stakeholders care about different aspects of your course, so your go-to-market strategy needs to address these very perspectives. Create tailored messaging that speaks directly to each of the stakeholder priorities. For example, when communicating with HR directors, you might emphasize strategic capability building and return on investment, as that's more likely to be a key point of priority for them. For participants themselves, focus on career advancement and how the course fits into their busy schedule. This tailored approach might require more effort up front, but it also dramatically improves engagement across all those stakeholder groups. We all know and appreciate that successful course launches rarely happen overnight. They build momentum through a carefully orchestrated sequence of activities. Start by establishing authority through thought leadership content related to the problems that your course addresses. Follow with preview content that showcases your approach and expertise. As you approach launch, look to create urgency with incentives like early bird pricing or levers such as limited seat availability. Then celebrate your launch with kickoff events that build excitement and start to forge that sense of community. Post-launch, we want to maintain that momentum by sharing success stories, facilitating ongoing engagement. This continuous approach keeps your course from being a one-time event, helps build a pipeline for future cohorts as well. Finally, be realistic about your timelines. Organizations do fall into the trap of underestimating the preparation needed for an effective course launch. A thoughtful go-to-market strategy might take 6 to 12 months from initial planning through to post-launch evaluation. Allow adequate time for each phase, particularly for building awareness and consideration before you're asking for the sale. Remember, your go-to-market strategy should be as carefully crafted as your course content. Map the decision journey of both your buyers and your learners, remembering these are often not the same person, rather they're different stakeholders. Time your launch to better align with organizational planning cycles. Use pilots to gather testimonials and refine your approach. Create tailored messaging for different stakeholders and build momentum through this staged approach. Through applying these strategies, you'll significantly increase the chances that your course won't just launch, but truly thrive in the marketplace.